Alright, hey there guys, just going to be commenting over this duo game I just played with my buddy Kareem. He'll be playing the Nasus in the top and I'm the Karthus, so let's get on the Karthus. So this is a ranked match, duo match, and initially we're just thinking about, just in the draft I saw we have a Nasus and a Rek'Sai, right? So I seen them play the Ashe support. We had the Senna, the Swain with the Nasus, so I'm like, okay, scaling. We do need that AP, right? And I'm thinking, what's gonna go good? I'm like, well, the exhaust Karthus, so we get that going, and there's a little bit of poke here. I think we manage to get some Q, yeah. So here I'm not looking to kill, I'm just looking to get some Dark Harvest procs. I think that might have been one right there, so that's good. And we go in, that's the exhaust. And at this point, I exhaust her, I'm just like, okay, Senna heals me. So that's value, we got flashes, sums. All that's there is Ashe, and I mean, Karthus can just do whatever. So here I'm looking at the time, and I'm just thinking, what's gonna go on with that lane, with our lane, I mean, and yeah, it seems like it's okay for now. So I walk to lane here, just gonna focus it on Karthus. I mean, we can keep Fog of War on, right? We can see both teams, but yeah. So they try to press us here, but they have no sums, right? I mean, we have none either, but I mean, it's basically a 3v2 with Karthus's death, right? This is kind of like the Intink Scion, right? And this is actually the first time I played this ADC. Played Karthus, but it's not really a hard champ. People don't really expect the isolation damage on his Q, so it can be very clutch. Not the best at CSing here, but I'm just making sure I'm taking it so that Senna can scale. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Yeah, so here I'm just backing off, just giving that support, still focusing on the CS, that's what's important. Get that level 3. I'm following the lane in, it's no reason for me to be up that far. Nasus goes down, that's the duo, but again, we're scaling, so it's not really too rough to lose these kills early game. Our Rek'Sai, he's doing a lot to punish, right? So there's level 4 to the level 3 Poppy. So she's just hitting level 4 now, did her blue. Rek'Sai already has blue. No red buff up yet. I'm not sure what the timer is on that. So the Poppy's invading right now. Oh, they have Prio, but Rek'Sai's looking for a gank. They didn't see each other. Swain's also at lane, so okay, let's go see what's going on in the fight. So Rek'Sai gets pushed off. A flash for him as well. Swain's going in. fight's done, it looks like. Okay, some good pokes. So Ash is out of mana here. You know, she has maybe like one more W, and again, like we have sums, so they're in a very risky time, even with exhaust. I'm not sure if exhaust stays on Karthus after for passive either. And the state of the wave is that it's always shoving to us, so they're pretty open for a gank, but so we gotta, the only thing they have now is the flash and the exhaust. Those are good trades. Senna can of course heal us up and just regen some mana. So right there, I actually didn't notice the Qs coming through just because it was just my champs and good trade, good trade. Senna actually almost manages to 2v1 here, but it's a little rough. A little bit of a rough start, but they're trading good gold up on top lane. So that's a 3-2 Rek'Sai and a 2-1 Nasus. We'll actually pull that back and see how the fight started, right? So, okay. Sorry. Alright, so we see him happen in bot lane. Let's keep an eye on the top. So Rek'Sai's coming up for a gank. That's on Vision. And so she tries to be aggressive here at the counter gank, but Nasus is coming down. So that's a pretty strong way there, even with that 84 stack. So, I mean, those Qs will be popping people, right? And he just stacked up even more. I don't think she has the DPS to outdo that, right? Rek'Sai's rocking a serrated Dirk already, so that's a pretty big fight to take. This is where it gets sketchy. You see that Senna goes down. Camille's on her way, but again, Nasus, he did a good job pressing those sums, so. She has no mana. Okay, that's a good fight. That's good gold regardless, right? You can get his Divine better. Divine Sunderer, and then be looking good. Shoves that in. Camille catches the wave, which is big for her, but again, see the XP. He hit 6, so he has the back. I die, I grab a pink and a Fiendish Codex just for that CDR. I want to be hitting my Qs more. There we go. So Senna is back there, because we ended up dying at a staggered rate, so I get my level 6. I think that's the most important thing if you do this kind of comp. But I do think it only works because of the cheese attempt from Ash, just pokes down. It's a really forgivable champion to play into these types of situations where there's not like a knot to just pull you in, continuously farm you. She ended up getting, I think, yeah, so they have 2 kills down there. The anti-heal is kind of a worthless spot, I'm not gonna lie, that Ever's played, because Senna's an 80, she's not looking to heal me, right? I'm looking to die, essentially. Because my goal here isn't to carry. I get my Leandries, I do damage, right? So there's an R press for the fight. Pull that back again and just check it more. So Nasus goes down again, but Swain, that's something a lot of mids don't do, is actually follow their lane. He puts himself in a precarious situation, but he has his R, so he has quite a bit of sustain. I'm walking up, I press R. Right, Rek'Sai has jump, so get that damage on. We're not looking to get kills, right? These are the carries around us. That's a big trade. Alright, that's 2 kills. She's just soaking this. I have no mana, right? I need to die. I died. So that's the MR. I hit a good bubble, good one. She's out of range, you know, try and zone the Ashe. That's it though, 7 seconds. That's a good trade. She misses that, that would have been huge. And then again, you know, that's kind of just the item difference on the champs. I mean, that attack speed and just that level 6, right? Unfortunate for Nasus. What's his stacks looking like? 93 stacks, 96. It's good pressure. So no sums bot. You know, I have exhaust, so. And Rek'Sai again, kudos to the jungle, right? He's getting these dragons and he's making sure he's there and he's punishing. Which is exactly what we need to do. It's a silver elo, like silver 3, gold 4 game. My homie is gold 4, I'm silver 3. Again, you know, I've played the game on and off, gold from season 3 to like season 8. Played like Siege after season 3, kinda. I stopped playing whatever season, like I guess 2015, right? Whereas T1 won the second world championship, I believe, and then Samsung White or something took it from them. T1 fan, right? Then I just decided to pick up Siege and always stuck with League. In gold a few seasons. Only recently I haven't put the time in to actually climb. Um, some good trades coming through. Bot lane's back up in action, so let's get a follow. But yeah, you know, so I'm not amazing, but I definitely have some tips and, you know, just thinking about the lane play. I actually didn't notice this one, so she had a DC there. Oh, wait, okay, cool. That's probably why I didn't notice it. It wasn't really a factor. So yeah, so now Zaya's rocking a nice little bounty. Um, I'm not really afraid of people with bounties. I understand kind of what the matchup is. Um, I essentially am looking to just put everything I can into this and get that gold on one of us, right? We both can kind of carry in a way, so there's no need to be selfish. Let's take manual. Okay. So I can eat all this, right? She's exhausted. Boom, they give me mana. There's the ulti coming through. Good Senna ulti, but there's the flash. So that was a good trade. Right. They stole Rift here. Okay, this is kind of where it gets sketchy. I believe Senna was typing in chat. She was kind of sad about it, but it's all good. You know what I mean? It happens. At this point, she's kind of tilted. We weren't tilting at each other. She's just saying, you know, it sucks that she's so big. And, I mean, like I said, I'm not playing the matchup amazing, but I know that we just have to scale, right? It's Swain. He's 1-0. You know, we got the numbers. The game's not done. It is going to get to the point where I'm going to essentially outlast or outuse the Ashe, right? Like, essentially, I can just int to eat the Ashe ult, eat all their ults. I'll still be able to do mad damage, right? So we got to fight in the mid. It's a good trade, right? I don't believe he had a... Oh, so he just picked up the 2. And again, my team is just back on the chase, right? So they want to be punishing this. Regardless if she's DCing or not, this is just her overextending, right? So... Nasus is 3, right? 3 kills now. He's getting there with the stacks. Right, so I'm back in lane. Right there, that's a catch, right? So there's a kill. And then, you know what I mean? I whiff my Q, but boom, there's a shutdown, right? So she's kind of mad, right? That's some good gold on us. It's very good gold. And we get that lane shoved in, right? It's a little moment of morale boost, right? Ari's coming down. Oh, the Ashe are coming. That's a super, super unfortunate moment right there, that's for sure. But Rek'Sai wants to punish it. Okay. So, I mean, it's a good back off, right? They had two coming, so it's respectable. Swain's punishing pretty hard as well, right? So that's a pretty big play, but I mean, Nasus just gets the farm free now pretty much safely because I don't believe Rek'Sai is not going to punish it. And while I'm playing this match, that's what I'm looking for, is I'm really just paying attention to fights like these, to press R. Um, Obviously we don't have vision here, right? So this is a pretty good invade. But again, you know, they're investing too much into our top side here in its mid. Swain managed to get his ulti. What's important about that is, well, there you go, that's what's important, right? Everybody gets their share. This is kind of an int from the Poppy if she keeps fighting, because Senna, yeah, she's rocking her Kraken, right? So she's gonna have those damage pops on her Qs, you know what I mean? So again, this is, you know, who cares about the split pushing? Nasus will match that, right? I'm in the Discord with him, and he kind of, you know, saying that. I'm just, again, keeping the morale high. He's at 200 stacks. The Senna heads up to give him an assist, and they push her off, right? Rek'Sai's there to catch as well. Now this is kind of a nutty play by the Rek'Sai. He chooses to let her blast cone and gives him the time to get there. The exact same, you know, with animations. I was just like, that was super clean. Very big kudos to the jungle again. Got Ari walking up, but he can just disengage from that. Now I believe I'm walking. Yep, I'm walking up, so. Well, by far the Ari is definitely the biggest threat on the enemy team, I'd say. I mean, I have Leandri's. My ulti's coming up soon, so you know, I want to fight this. I don't need to use it there, obviously. And then again, you know, leave the caddy for Swain, because I'm not the carrier. I just do damage regardless. I have Leandri's now, so. There we go, we got the heal out. Oh man. There it is. Stack them up. Yeah, so they're kind of trolling here, right? I'm just tanking. Swain's just gonna get his deeps up, eating those spirit rushes. And that's what we want to see, right? Gotta use that health bar and get those damage pops. Just before you know it, you got a 5-2 Swain. Then I can just walk away here. You punish that, so that's good. And then Swain DPs to punish that. So that's a lot of gold we just took, honestly. He's most likely dead here. Oh, that was... Oh. Yeah, that was a play. So we start moving. You know, we see that. I'm not gonna just ignore it. I have exhaust. Right? So boom, that's big. I go down, but boom, look at that. So again, you know, these are good trades and fights to be taken because the more gold we get, the more like we again have that scaling comp, so we kind of have forgiveness in terms of like not being on top of macro. Alright, this is where that Nasus comes into play, right? Those keys just, they hurt, right? Once you get to about 300, that's a lot of damage. So, it's a good bounty for her to take, but um, it probably would have been better for her to kind of leave it up, right? The longer that's left up, the bigger it gets, and they kind of are at a gold disadvantage now, right? So, alright, so they're down what? 4K, basically. So bit by bit, we've been able to just get that gold we needed to make our comp work, get those towers down, get those laning phases over, right? It's 20 minutes, right? But Nasus was kind of stuck matching the Camille top lane. So the Dragon Call comes down. I don't think we're getting Dragon, but I know he could do some damage here, so I pop my ulti. Swain's going in. She gets melted. No real contest there. And again, they cut that off, so I'm going mid. And I know they don't need me. I'm not gonna catch up to that, so there's no point wasting time. Let's go mid. Nasus brought two up. He lets me know there's two. Alright, he has Ghost. He has, you know, he could do some damage here. Fortunately, he gets hit by that Camille proc. That's some damage, man. And that's kind of a big bounty, but I mean, I don't really think she's a problem, right? I have exhaust for the fight. Take the inhib here. Yeah. Rotate over. Come take the bot inhib. It's just kind of funny for that. I don't know. I think she became pretty tilted at this point, right? They take an absolutely terrible fight, right? Like that was just unfortunate for them, right? Ari's still up, and I mean, I can afford, yeah, just walk that down, right? Senna has ulti, getting sums and things. Eat the turret shot, make sure he doesn't get that. Again, there's the inhib tower, so. So, you know, he's not really, like he has stacks, but he's definitely not just power farming. He's been there where we needed him, and that's kind of the essential part was that it was a comp pick, right, for our draft, kind of. And I think we all kind of kept it in mind. So that's big ultis right there. That's Ashe all R, sorry. Swain TP's in, you know. This is the carry right here. They can't do anything. Ahri has no spirit rush charges. You know, Swain did a really good job keeping that pressure up, and the Nasus was able to turn the fight as well. Again, I can't tell if that Camille is tilting or if she's actually having DC problems, but is making a good play. You know, she's getting that shutdown gold on the bounty gold, but we took Baron, so. Yeah, that's a great pick there too. I don't really know. I believe again they were flaming the Ashe at this point. I know that. It's just unfortunate, but I mean, like I said, I picked this just to counter that. I knew that we would have the damage with Xayah. She just doesn't have the scaling like we do. Camille up. Swain's coming in, so, you know, Arya without the Spirit Rushes. They're going top lane again. That's free inhib, so that's two with Baron. I'd say Swain at this point is just too big, right? If they try and go on him, he just runs at them. Like that, right? The exhaust comes through, but it doesn't really matter. They're waiting out the ulti, which is good. That's how you play it. So he's dead at this point, but he got inhib, so it's worth. Swiping the dragon, I say, you know, we gotta keep that pressure on. Let's get this objective. That's soul for us as well, so Hextech is a big soul to get. They're still clearing out these minions and things. Another good pick. Rek'Sai managed to walk out. Alright, so this is the part where we kind of become unstoppable, right? I'm just kind of having fun at this point. Good guy, Sunny healing me up. Yeah, that's big damage. And that's game. So I hope you enjoyed this little voiceover. Just kind of commentating. Again, you know, I want to make sure I'm getting these uploads in, and if you enjoyed it, then maybe you'd do me the kind favor of subscribing, and I thank you for any support. I'll end it there, and yes, I'll see you guys next time.